Hey guys, Sweeney here again, and on today's video, I'll be covering the 3 reasons why I personally have a financial advisor. Let's jump into it. So I'm in no way irresponsible with my money. It's quite the opposite, but having a financial advisor gives me that satisfaction of knowing that I have a second set of eyes on it. I have a second person who is invested in my finances as much as I am. So I'll give you the 3 reasons why I personally have a financial advisor. Let's start off with number 1. So when I first met with my financial advisor, I didn't really know exactly what a financial advisor does, right? I knew that they could maybe help me save up for my retirement, right? But I really didn't know exactly what I needed from them. So when I met with my advisor, we went through my entire budget from start to finish, right? We really analyzed exactly where I spend my money, what's some additional costs that I usually incur every month on a yearly basis, what I'm typically spending, and what I'm bringing in for income, right? So we based our analysis off of that. And then he took it a step further and figured out where I was maybe spending money, where I shouldn't be, and where he would be able to kind of use that money and invest that for me. So as a self-employed individual, I don't have a 401k that's provided by my company. I have to create that kind of financial wealth and financial well-being for myself so that I can retire one day. So having that kind of second set of eyes, having that plan in place really helped me figure out, okay, I can realistically afford to spend X amount every single month. I'll put this away in an account. And at first, that money was scary to me, right? That money is something that realistically, if I was just by myself, not using a financial advisor, I'd probably spend that money elsewhere, on golf, out to eat. But now I look at that money as out of sight, out of mind, and it's really helped me build up this financial base so that, again, I can retire one day. So that's number 1. So for the second reason, as a self-employed individual, as a realtor, I see a lot of cohorts, a lot of coworkers, colleagues that they are doing this job for their entire life. And I definitely want that for myself. I absolutely love being a realtor, but at some point I am going to want to retire. And when that happens, I need to make sure that I have a financial blanket and a financial plan in place to make sure that I can retire. Right? So the average age of a real estate agent is 55 years old. That's because of people like me and also those colleagues that I was just talking about. Again, at some point I am going to want to retire, and real estate is going to be a part of my retirement plan. And that's why in discussions with my financial advisor, we talk about leveraging rental properties, using those as somewhat of a retirement plan on top of that solo pay and on top of that SEP IRA that I have set up. And it's just nice having that comfortability knowing that I will be able to retire at some point. Maybe it's not until I'm 70. Depending on when it is, I want to make sure that I have that comfortability and have that know-how of how to retire at that point. So for the third reason, this might be a little eye-opening for you. So humans, we are living much longer than any other generation has before us. And with that, it also means more people who are retired using Social Security. With that being said, it's projected that Social Security is going to run out in about 12 years. 2032, I believe, is what I read last. So with that being said, where are we going to retire from, right? If we're banking on the fact that we're investing money into Social Security every single paycheck, well, where is that money gonna be when we are at our retirement age? So as a 27-year-old male, I want to make sure that I am protecting myself and making sure that I have that cushion when I do retire. So I can't think of that Social Security being there for me when I retire, right? I fully support making sure that those who are retired are able to live comfortably. And I want to make sure that I have that opportunity as well, but I'm not going to put all my eggs in that one basket of Social Security and making sure that I'm diversifying my funds. I want to make sure that I'm putting my funds into a solo K, a 401k essentially for self-employed individuals. I want to make sure that I'm putting money into my SEP IRA. I want to make sure that I'm putting it into money markets and investing in real estate. I want to make sure that I'm doing all of this so that I present the opportunity to myself to retire when I am ready. So those are the 3 reasons why I personally have a financial advisor, but understand that every person is different, right? This is my experience in working with a financial advisor. Not every experience is the same, right? You still need to vet your financial advisor and make sure that they're a right fit for you. What works for me might not work for you. And as a self-employed individual, it's much different than someone who's a W-2 employee. So just weigh those pros and cons for yourself. Make sure that that financial advisor is a right fit for you. But again, based on my experience, I highly recommend at least sitting down with a financial advisor and seeing what is possible for you and what they would recommend to you, because they are a true professional. Just like a realtor, I want to make sure that I'm protecting my clients. Well, that financial advisor, they have that same goal in mind. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe because we're pushing out content every single month. And leave a comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts of this video were and what you'd like to see in future videos on this channel. Again, thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to see you in the next video.